We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Oakland A's and the Sky Sox. The Athletics are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Trevor Bauer will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Pride and joy of the UCLA Bruins, former #1 draft pick with the Arizona Diamondbacks. This guy has really found himself good fastball, and he's one of these guys that he's into the new metrics. He likes to see that spin rate and that carry on the four-seam fastball. Good fastball, 95 to 97. His curveball, though, might be his out pitch. It's a 12-6 straight down curveball. One of the top pitchers in the league right now.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Underway here in the Monday opener as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1.
First pitch, 7-11.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike one. And it's 1-2. Temperature here at the park tonight, a comfy 72 degrees at first pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone to open up the ball game.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. Bauer has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. The 1-0 home.
2 balls, no strikes.
And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Roll, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works. The only problem I think at times hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on an inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
Yeah. Called strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Line hard to center field. Tachman is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting third, the shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Striding in for Oakland, Marcus Semien. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, that's out.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. Now the 1-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. The 1-2.
I got the count, 2-2.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Matt.
Next up for the A's, Matt Olson. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. As a look, now the pitch.
1 for count.
Simeon is off at first with 2 away. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he fouls this one off. Got him swinging in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1 with no score after a half an inning. Sean Manaea is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the A's. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
The pride and joy of Andrew High School in Gary, Indiana. Sean Manaea, he had the no-hitter against the Boston Red Sox. One of the tougher lefties. He reminds me a lot of Sid Fernandez. Low 3/4 arm angle, mid to upper 90s fastball, good curveball. One of the top young left-handed pitchers in all of baseball.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. It'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch.
Here we go. Nope. Ball 1.
And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
Two and 1 now to Mookie. His career numbers against Manaea, he has an even 10 hits in 23 at-bats. And of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Standing in, Corey Dickerson. We take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. Here's the first pitch to him.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0. Betts is on the move. On a rope to the second baseman. Now a throw behind the runner, and it's in time to get him. And that, folks, is the danger of the hit and run.
Anthony.
Into the box now, Anthony Rendon, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Here it comes. And that's by him. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Yasmani Grandal. Power is a big part of his game, of course, entering the contest 5th in the American League home run race.
This guy's right in the prime of his career right now. The power bat speaks for itself. One of the more dangerous hitters in the game of baseball.
First delivery to him on the way. Sharp ground ball to third. And he goes to a knee to try to knock it down, but it's by him down the line.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. One and 0. Here it is. Two down, runners at first and second. One and 2 now as that's in there at the knees.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
Here's the 1-2. Fouled away. A 1-2 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Fouled off. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Here's the 2-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. We've played an inning, still 0-0. So now it's Mark Canha. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now Canha smacks one to left. Lots of carry on this one. Around first, he's digging for second, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall, and he's got himself a leadoff double to begin the second.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Chapman has just over 100 career home runs to his credit. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman.
1-1.
Right side hit hard. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Hey, you know what? You could slowly start to see that batter leak out over the plate. That was 3 straight pitches on the outer half, and he was able to dive out there and get an opposite field single. Nice job.
Chris Davis next to bat. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. And he misses 2-1.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. So he'll keep those runners where they are, but the count moves to 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And there's a base hit as the run will score from third, and the A's have taken a 1-0 lead.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak right here, they strike early in this one to keep the mojo working.
Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone searches for confidence, and that's exactly what they have right now. Everyone contributing makes for a fun clubhouse.
Outfielder Steven Piscotty the next to hit, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. None out, runners at first and second. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
1-1, here it is. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Dickerson going back. Gone! So a 3-run shot to left center. 8th home run on the season for him. As the A's have opened it up even further, it's now 4-0.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
Standing in now, Austin Allen, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1.
This lineup has a chance to knock this guy right out of the game. 4 runs in the inning, and they smell blood.
Boy, Dero, you hit the nail right on the head right now. This is a team that can score some runs. They have a pitcher that's reeling right now. They need to knock him out and knock him out ASAP.
A ball and a strike. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Sliced hard on the ground, and that's through for a hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
Into the box now, Jonathan Villar. Swing, and he pops him up. Here comes Dickerson. Oh, and this kicks right off of him.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the 2nd inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
In now, Ramon Laureano, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. But the recovery will come too late, and the bases are loaded now.
The bat, number 10, shortstop, Marcus Semien.
At the plate, Marcus Semien, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Comes set with the 0-1, and it's fouled away. 4 runs here in this half inning. Hit hard up the middle. Bichette's got it. One there. Over to Bell for the double play.
Now that.
Hey, bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. One run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
Jordan Montgomery enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. Matt Olson will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. From the belt, the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, and that is off the wall. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
To the plate now, Mark Canha, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Good changeup in the dirt, strike 3. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. But it'll come at a cost as 6 cross the plate, 3 of them on this 3-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. The A's lead this one 6-0. Josh Bell the next to hit. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Here's the pitch. Grounded to short. Taken in by Simeon. And there's 1 away.
Batting seventh, the second baseman, Roger.
At the plate, Brendan Rodgers, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch. This is in the air out to right field. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Well, that's why they call baseball a game of inches.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. He showed some serious hops, but not serious enough. He goes up high for it with the good leap, but he just can't bring it in, and that allows him to cruise into second with a good piece of hitting.
At the plate now, Bo Bichette. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Two-0 count, the pitch, and he fouls this one off. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. From the stretch. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Right down Main Street, caught him looking. Now at the plate, Mike Tuchman, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. From the stretch. Now the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike. Ball match outside.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Digging in for his second at-bat, Matt Chapman. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's Chris Davis now, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1. Now the pitch.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
1 out, nobody on. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
The right fielder, Steven Piscotty.
So that'll bring up Steven Piscotty, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. A's are gone in order, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Digging in to try it again, Mookie Betts. Second at bat here, he reached via a single to lead off the home first.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
0-1 the count. Now here it comes. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. The 1-1. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Stepping in now, Corey Dickerson. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
The 2-1 home. Lifted the other way out to left center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
That's just an excellent job by the batter right there. 3 pitches on the outer half of the zone. Didn't try and do too much. Kept the front hip in. Kept the front shoulder in. Played with the opposite side of the field. Quality AB.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. A ball and a strike.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Runners on first with 1 down. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. From the belt, the pitch, and a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. To second for 1, on to first, and for the second time in 3 innings, they've bounced into a double play, and with this one, the side is retired. All set for the start of the 4th. Now at the plate, Austin Allen. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Hey, after the double in his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone. It's a bullpen game for them now as we have a look at the starters' final line. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Man, did this one get ugly early. As a starting pitcher, you're looking to get some length, and certainly 5 or 6 innings. He couldn't even get out of the second inning in this one. This is one he'd certainly like to forget.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, number 22.
Striding in once again, Ramon Laureano. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First pitch on its way. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. So far this year against Southpaws, Laureano brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
So far this season, Laureano is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The A's lead this one 6-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. Now at the plate, Yasmani Grandal. A base hit in his first trip.
Yasmani Grandal.
Here it comes. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter, Mike Yastrzemski.
Stepping into the box, Mike Yastrzemski. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Fouled away. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Bell is really a unique kind of hitter. He bats from both sides of the plate, but what makes him so special is his ability to hit for power from both sides.
Yeah, and this is a manager's dream. This does not come down the pike too often, even in today's game with the best 750 players in the world. There are very few players with the skill set that this guy possesses.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the Cal Berkeley product Marcus Simeon is the first to bat in the inning. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Here now the 2-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he will get there as the A's have themselves a leadoff double. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And with that, we take a look at the A's leaders in that category. And sure enough, his name is right there at the top. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready with the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 6 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. From the stretch, and he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Now the payoff pitch home. Full count still. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And the throw in gets away from him.
Man, it's like deja vu all over again. 2 well hit back-to-back doubles that bring in a run. This one ends up going off the wall, and it looks like they've got a pretty good idea what this guy's trying to do to them out there. Definitely getting some good swings against him.
Into the box now, Mark Canha. He swings and grounds it to short, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Row, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat hit started.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman as he'll take a look at ball 1. Has a look, now the pitch. A ball and a strike.
Look out, 1-1.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
The 1-1 home. Takes this the other way to right. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch.
Oh, and a highlight reel catch there, no doubt. He laid out to sacrifice his body, brought it in, and secured it all the way to the ground. You know his pitcher really appreciates an effort like that.
Digging in once again, Chris Davis. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now back.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Into the box, Stephen Piscotty. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0. Line drive to left. Dickerson is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for Oakland, the catcher, Austin Allen.
Now at the plate, Austin Allen, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. First delivery to him on the way. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 13 for him on the year as they just continue to pour it on here.
Normally this matchup is the last thing you want to see, left on left, but he kept his front shoulder square, stayed in that at bat, and absolutely demolished that baseball.
Pat Venditti gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
The batter, number 2, second baseman.
Standing in now, Jonathan Villar. Check swing and a pop-up out toward the mound. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
You know what we call that? We call that clean living.
22.
To get a knock on a check swing does not happen often. This guy obviously had some good karma coming his way.
So now to the plate, Ramon Laureano. Ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. The 2-1. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. drilled right back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good effort here, but he's well safe at first, and there are 2 on and 2 out now.
The batter, number
Hey,
10.
they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat to ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
In now, Marcus Semien. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, number 21 for him on the season, as this lead got even wider. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
D-Rose, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, well, there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Now,
Zach Britton gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
up next for Oakland. The first
And
baseman,
that'll bring up Matt Olson, as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Here comes the 1-0. Front door with the slider eclipsed the zone for a called strike. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. Big inning for them, though, as they bat around and score 8 times to open up this lead even further. Last half of the 5th coming up. Oakland is on top in this one, 14-0. Brendan Rodgers bats next. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. And now a pitch on the way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this one's inside and high, 1 and 2 now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
At the plate now, Bo Bichette. And it's fouled away. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that finds the target, 0-2 now. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
And the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's through into left field for a base hit.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
Here's Mookie Betts, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. So far on the year, Betts begins play with a slugging percentage north of .525. Certainly a line he can take pride in. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A runner on first with 2 away. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Has a look, now the pitch. And this is lined softly here to the left side, but foul. He'll try again, 1-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Next will be the designated hitter, Mark Canha, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Mark Canha.
He's set and the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. That's inside. 2-0. Outside. 3-0 now. Matt Chapman is on deck. 3-0 pitch is taken, strike 1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The 3-2 pitch. Now Canha smacks one to left. Lots of carry on this one. Dickerson going back. Gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo shot for Mark Canha, number 18 for him on the campaign, as the blowout continues.
Now batting, the third baseman.
At the plate, Matt Chapman. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. That evens it up, 1-1. Got him reaching there, strike 2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Here's the 1-2 delivery.
That's ball.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
2-2.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
Base is empty here with nobody out. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
And he fouls this one off. Sinker misses, ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Stepping into the box, Chris Davis. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. All even now, 2-2. Fouled away. A runner at first with no outs here. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Hit to short. To second for 1. Over to Bell for the double play.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
Piscotty.
Ready once again, Stephen Piscotty. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 1, well below the zone. That misses. It's 2-0 now to the Oakland right fielder. 2 out, nobody on. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. And it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo shot here for Stephen Piscotty. His second of the game as they just continue to pour it on here. Stepping in now, Austin Allen. Bell picks it up. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. The A's lead it 16-0. At the plate, Corey Dickerson. He singled his last time up.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Davis arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Stepping up to the plate, Anthony Rendon. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
And there's strike 2 as the fastball's fouled off to the right. 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Still 2-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And there's a base hit on the line.
The catcher, number 28, Yasmani Grandal.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. Three and 0 now.
Count 3-0.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
Well, these guys have had a hard time making contact all game long, racking up a bunch of Ks, so that's their first walk of the game. We'll see if that gets them going a bit.
For the plate now is the designated hitter, Mike Yastrzemski, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. In there, 0-1. Looking at his career totals, Yastrzemski is working with a slugging percentage over .550, so there's no denying he's one of the premier power bats in the league. Here's the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Piscotty's going back, but it bangs off the wall, and that should get him on the board. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. 0 for 2 for him to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Has a look, now the pitch.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
All right, let's bring it in.
Pitch popped up. Olsen is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Rogers.
Into the box, Brendan Rodgers. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
Ball that's upstairs.
Two out, bases loaded. Line drive, base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try to work their way back into this one.
Boy, talking about coming up with a big knock. After that pop-up, it looked like the inning was potentially over. Big two-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you watch your teammate in front of you miss his pitch. He got a nice pitch to hit right there and pops it up. You could tell he was dejected as he went back to the dugout. All you're trying to do is be a great teammate. Sean Casey always used to say to me, hey, D-Row, mix in a good teammate one time. And that's exactly what this guy did.
Bo Bichette is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. Bases are loaded here. 2 down. The 1-2.
I got to count 2 and 2.
Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. And a close play at second, but the throw does beat him and the side is retired. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and they leave the bases loaded. 7th inning coming up. The A's lead this one 16-1. Michael Lorenzen enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Jonathan Villar will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Here's the pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th.
First game of a new series, and he's already sitting on 3 knocks right now. The pitching staff might have to make an adjustment going forward.
To the plate now, Ramon Laureano. As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Oh, here's the pitch. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Rogers picks it up. One there. On to first, and they get the double play.
The batter.
When a glove toss is executed successfully, it's a thing of beauty. When it fails, boy, does it look ugly. Here we get to see a great example of it to begin a double play. Quick and accurate with the flip, and they get the 2 outs.
So 2 are gone now in the Oakland half of the 7th. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Lorenzen, a California-born ball player. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And that's over. 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And he'll lay off the cut fastball here as this misses off the plate for ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Ready for another chance? Matt Olson, 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Two out with the man at first. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. The A's strand 1, but you can forgive them as they still hold an enormous lead. Paul Blackburn gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Paul Blackburn.
Now to the plate, Mike Tuchman. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
In there, strike one.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Down and away, ball one.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And it's fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Popped up. Olsen is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Mookie Betts. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Loud contact by Mookie and a ball carrying well to left field. Davis going back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo home run there for Mookie. Number 26 for him on the season, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday. So you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
So now to the plate, Corey Dickerson. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hot shot to third. Chapman has it cleanly. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
In now is Anthony Rendon. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Oakland is on top in this one, 16-2. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Mark Canha. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Rogers brings it in. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Stepping up now, Matt Chapman. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bases are empty, one man out. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
In now, Chris Davis. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 1-2-3 go the A's, but not to fear as they hold a commanding lead. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Stepping in, Yasmani Grandal. It was a walk in his last trip. First offering on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Heading after it is Piscotty. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Mike Yastrzemski.
Stepping in, Mike Yastrzemski. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Bolton, 2-0. One out, nobody on. Fouled away. Ball even at 2-2. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Into the box now, Josh Bell, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit hard on the ground to second, right to him. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Striding into the box, Stephen Piscotty. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
First delivery to him on the way. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Takes this the other way to right. Lands in for a base hit, and he's 3 for 5 in this one. So a good start to the inning for the A's as their leadoff hitter reaches base safely.
The catcher.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball to the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. There's 1. On to first, and yet another double play. Their 4th of the night, and there are quickly 2 gone here.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Jonathan Villar.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jonathan Villar, working on a good line in this ball game, 3 for 5 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Now the 2-0.
Ball, that's too high.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Here it is, the 3-0.
Aye. Aye.
Doesn't want any part of that cutter, and it's full 3-2. Full count. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. The next 3-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line, and this will wind up a foul ball. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. That's lifted the other way out to left. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a 2-bagger.
Leone Kela takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. Into the box, Ramon Laureano. As he'll take a look at a curveball that drops in there on the outer half. It's strike one. He's looking for his third hit of the ball game here. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Outside, 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Three and two to the A's center fielder.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. One more shot coming up will go to the bottom of the 9th. The A's lead this one 16-2. Coming to the plate now, Brendan Rodgers starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch on its way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. And it's quickly 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Stepping in now, Bo Bichette. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 home is looked at off the plate for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0. Strike taken, good bender on the outside there. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Now the payoff pitch home. Pitch is popped up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
Now batting, center fielder, Mike Tauchman.
Into the box now, Mike Tauchman. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now here's the pitch.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. 2 out, nobody on. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Chapman brings it in. Throw on to first. He'll be in time to take care of him, and the A's will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. When you're riding a streak like this, you eat the same food, you drive the ballpark the same way, you do everything the same because you don't want to do anything to jeopardize this streak.
16-2 in tonight's game. Oakland mounted an impressive offensive display, crossing the plate 16 times. Sean Manaea hangs win number 11 on his line. Trevor Bauer struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. Paul Blackburn takes the rare 3-inning save, his second. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 9 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.